You know, I think we're gonna have to do both. Um, I think it's gonna be corporate and surveilled no matter what.
Mm.
So, it needs to be built in a way that people can, use the tools to achieve privacy regardless, achieve censorship resistance regardless. And there's always been this interesting divide, about the number go up side versus the censorship resistance side. Um, store of value versus censorship resistant digital e-cash.
Mm.
Uh, and my dog does not like that.
Doesn't
And
like eCash.
but what people don't realize is that you need them both together. Like you can't have one without the other. The ultimate thing about Bitcoin is we need to have this digital bearer asset that has value, which is, the sats, which is Bitcoin. If we can't in the past, when people have tried to make digital eCash, censorship resistant digital eCash, it's always pegged to something. And you see this with the stable coins like Tether, they're supposedly holding US dollars in some bank account somewhere and they give you a token. Um, that can never be truly censorship resistant because you can just pressure them, you can pressure whoever's ever holding the peg, and you have to trust who's ever holding that peg. The cool part about Bitcoin and what makes it so robust is that the token itself has a floating free market value. So you need this token with this value, and that value, because if it doesn't have value, then you can't send value, period. So you need that value, and that value pays the miners in a trust minimized way, which secure the network. So if you already have this token that has value, you need it to at least stay stable, I would say. But ultimately, that's really hard to do. So I think with Bitcoin, the balance is that it's designed to just keep going up. Like over time, it should just keep going up in value. Because if it goes down in a sustained long, period, then you won't be able to send any value anymore. Or pay the miners, your security budget, everything goes down. So you need that, but at the same time, good money needs to be able to be spent because if it can't be spent, uh, then what's the value? It shouldn't have value either. So I think they kind of work off of each other. Having like corporations come in, even though they have completely different priorities for us or than me, you know, they support the other side because they're adding investment into the system and it's going up into the system. And then they don't realize, but the censorship resistant folks, who they often will think is their enemy, are actually protecting their interests because they're making sure that Bitcoin is remaining a robust, censorship resistant system.